Okay, Michael and Tamara, you guys really helped us build these relationships and build a great community with our 8th graders. I love all of these guys, and hopefully they all love me too, but I don't know.
We do.
We do. And thank you. And we're really going to miss you, but I hope that a lot of us come and visit you. And we love you so much. Thank you for everything. You guys are great, and thank you for all the opportunities. And, okay, let's sing this song. Okay, let's start a clap. Okay, woo! Okay, Michael and Tamara, how we love you so. Michael and Tamara, even though you give us lots of homework, and that's not very nice. You should give us less homework so we can go eat rice. Michael and Tamara, how we love you so. Michael and Tamara, even though. Oh, okay. Nice job, everybody.
What is your favorite moment or memory in this class or with Tamara or Michael?
My favorite moment with Tamara is when she's always arguing with Peter on the phone. My favorite moment with Michael is every time I get caught chewing gum.
What is something you learned?
Oh wow, with Tamara, it's probably anytime during a seminar when she says some really insightful stuff and I'm able to like learn more about myself and others around me. For Michael, just
I learned how to stay organized, kind of.
his reactions to anything goofy we do, it's really funny. I like his reactions a lot. I've definitely learned to step outside my comfort zone because I've always been this little introverted. I've just been introverted and nobody believes me when I say that though. I've just learned to accept myself and others around me instead of like being judgmental of myself and others, just like being harsh on myself.
With Tamara was this discussion that we had earlier this year in which she put herself down, and so I said something that like cheered her up, and it like really made me happy inside, and I was crying, and so yeah. With Michael, with him it's been like almost every class because he has been such a good teacher, and I love math and science, and so it was like really nice to have him as a teacher, and he was such a great one.
For Michael, it was when we was at fall camp this year. And it was like the last round, so we got back to the camp, and we was like on a canoe. And I was scared. I've never been in the front of a canoe. We were on the river, and then we had to like go on like this little wave thing. And I was scared for my life. And the mirror and Josh had to sing for me because like I was scared. And
I've learned like how to be myself a little bit more. Like I'm usually like very closed around people, but because of Cameron and Michael, I've been able to like open myself up to like a lot more people. So
probably what Sam said, like being myself more. You know, I'm goofy and stuff, and I'm just out there. But I probably also learned like just how to see things differently and stuff, like even more. You know, the world is not like the same.
for Tamara, it was over the summer, and like we had to come back. We had to like choose our lockers, and it was when like we was talking about not a good thinker. It was kind of funny too, because she told Mr. Higgins. But yeah.
For me, for like Tamara, it's probably like anytime she does something weird or goofy and stuff, because you know, when it's Tamara, you never know what she gonna do, like honestly.
For Tamara, I learned like not to come in like class late or shit gum because she always finds me, but it's okay.
And for Michael, probably all the times he raised his eyebrows and stuff, because you know, it's like, I didn't know it was like all that and stuff. Or like anytime he referenced something in the video game, like that Mario Kart with the circle for math, I got that.
Not a good thing.
Not a good thing.
It was me and Court Art, and she was really panicking because we're almost hitting a tree. And when we hit that tree, I helped her up, and we got down the stream safely. And even if I lost my glasses, Michael still believed in me and told me that I am a really good listener.
For Tamara, it's probably after I did the musical theater. After I did the show for musical theater, and she said that I did amazing.
With Tamara, one of my favorite memories about her is that I used to always like how she smiled at me every day. It just made my day really happy. And even if I'm sad or mad at her, I know I keep my cool.
Michael taught me how to deal with lots of, I feel like his checklists were kind of helpful for organization and stuff.
At Tamara, we had a lot of moments together, but they were all good, so.
One thing that struck me a lot is that you always have to be kind to people. And that's what this classroom struggles with, but it's okay because Tamara and Michael are here to help us build relationships.
And for Michael, probably when it started thunderstorming while we were on the river, the first fall camp, that was something.
When Michael had caught me singing to Neo, Miss Independent, when we were cleaning up and go home, it was pretty funny.
I'm gonna miss seeing them a lot, and even with Bay and all them too, they made me laugh, and they make my day a lot. But
Well, Tamara definitely taught me that I should not put down my own work, and that I shouldn't just put down whatever I make.
I learned a lot with Michael. He helped me with math because I am really bad at math. And Tamara, I actually learned way more than I used to learn at North Avondale. So
My favorite memory of Tamara was when we were dancing to Despacito in front of the classroom. That was so funny.
So with Michael, my favorite memory was we were at fall camp and all our food fell out of our canoe and it was really soggy and we ate it, but it was okay. And Tamara, my favorite memory is probably when I was having a really stressful day here. And I had to walk out the classroom and talk to some people, and she came into Miss Ann's classroom, and she really just tried to get me together and help me out.
I learned that you don't always have to show yourself to someone, and you should be more towards yourself and how to help yourself and not others all the time.
Honestly, there's a lot of things I learned.
Because I was really stressed out, and I didn't really know what to do next, what my plan was. And she had the perfect solution with the reflection and stuff. It was great. Michael's just a person that keep you chill. He'll keep you calm. He know how to calm you down a lot.
I think it was leadership camp in my 7th grade year, as in 2016. They had taught me to be self-reliant and more independent about myself.
People in this community won't judge me, so I feel like she helped me with my independence and my confidence. Tamara, she keep you out of drama. She will help you fix the situation so you don't get in trouble, or just don't do the wrong thing.
One of the things that I always will remember is how Tamara and Michael really stuck with me, even though I wasn't the best student.
there's a lot. So one was specifically when she was yelling at Peter for Sonia's science test, but she was running light instead of wavelength. I just thought that was funny.
When we all went outside and said goodbye to the 8th graders, or the Thanksgiving last day thing.
Michael, both of them generally, I just like listening to their conversations and being within their presence.
One of my favorite memories with Michael is at leadership camp when we would go canoeing and stuff like that. That was really fun.
Something you learned?
Confidence.
Walk your talk. There's always going to be a bump in the road, but I can't ever give up on the things that are really important, like schoolwork.
Okay, my favorite memory within the community is the formation of TFF. That was a good moment.
This was like last year in the very beginning of the year. She started telling the story of how much she hates cats. I remember we were just all laughing so hard. I remember I started crying, and it was really funny.
I think my favorite moment with Tamara was this year at fall camp when she was telling crazy stories about her aunt or aunt.
In the discussion where we had talked about race, and then when Tamara said race doesn't matter because it matters about your past and the things that you're gonna go through.
My favorite moment with Michael was prepping for Rock Quest because I felt like that was just really fun and just hilarious for him to prep.
With Michael, it was probably last year at fall camp. We were canoeing and started raining really hard, so we had to get like out of the boats and we went like underneath this giant tree, and we had just dropped our snacks in the river because we had eaten lunch, but somebody's boat flipped and they had the snacks, but Michael gave like everybody like soggy Chex Mix.
Something that I learned from Tamara, never give up, just kind of both of them. I learned that from never give up and always go outside of your comfort zone and just be you.
My favorite memory from Michael is when me and him had a reality check talk. It was like we deep talk we had. Then I finished off my 7th grade year cool. No, scratch that. My favorite memory with both of them is when we was at leadership camp and I had to do the single ladies dance. Yeah.
When we went to leadership camp and Michael helped me find 4-leaf clovers.
When I came out as non-binary to the class, because like I wasn't sure how anybody would react. So like just like it was like completely silent. I just like started crying and like I just had to hug Tamara.
Something to learn from Michael and Tamara is stay strong, always be me, be brave, and love everyone.
It's okay to be weird, just like being weird, eccentric.
I should never sit by people that I talk to, even though I still do it sometimes.
Is there anything you would like to say?
Keep your hands up.
Thank you for supporting, just teaching me to be myself.
I'm really gonna miss you. I really enjoyed my 2 years in this community. I wish I could never leave.
Thanks for being funny, teaching stuff, and just being weird.
Just I'm gonna miss you guys a lot. You guys were great teachers, and yeah.
I'm gonna miss every day you guys crack jokes and lie.
Tamara, I'm still waiting for you to get those finger waves.
I am pretty sure that this is the best community. You guys have made an amazing community, and I'm going to definitely miss being in this class.
You helped me learn that I can't be everybody's friend and that I should stick with the people closest to me.
Hey guys, you're at leadership camp right now and I miss you, sort of. And no, I'm kidding. I miss you guys a lot and you guys helped me a lot these 2 years. I don't even know. You crazy. Then Michael, you need to open up because I feel like Michael got some things hidden inside. He a little crazy in here. I didn't want to be in your class at first, but then I got used to you guys and I really like you guys and I think we really are the best community out of them all.
I went through a very tough time and you guys stuck with me no matter what. And yeah, I'll always remember that.
Tamara is a good teacher, and in the future she'll make better, more teacher, or another job that she may pursue.
When I first saw Michael's side of him, his sponge reminds me of his beard. But I mean that's it.
I'm excited for Andros, and I think that it's going to be great going with Tamara and Michael.
I did not want to be in this class, and my sister laughed at me because she was in this class. But then when I got to this class, I met people like you, Olivia, and you, Mia. Y'all are some funny people. If I died by y'all, I would die happy.
I'm gonna miss them a lot because like I know the last day of school I'm gonna be crying so badly.
For you, Tamara, I would say that Hollywood has not failed us yet, and don't stop teaching for a while. You can retire when we graduate college.
Thank you, and always wear your seatbelt.
I love y'all. I'm gonna be down here. Well, I'm gonna be back here. Visit, you know. Y'all keep teaching, doing y'all thing. Make sure these 7th graders, gonna be 8th graders, just don't be like us, you know. Be better than us. But I love y'all.
Thanks for being one of my favorite teachers.
I just wanted to give like a very special thanks for really helping us all like come out and accept ourselves for being who we are.
I just want to say thank you for like accepting me being non-binary.
Crap, I'm okay crying. Thank you for accepting us for being non-binary, because it's really hard, because not a lot of people believe they can be neither or both genders. And Tamara, thank you for like when I came out and I just started crying, thank you for like letting me hug you and cry on your shoulder, because not a lot of my teachers in the past let me cry on them.
It's a, well, like, y'all didn't know that I was lesbian, and it's okay. Like, y'all still treat me the way you that I am, and I appreciated that so much because of the past. Yeah, thank you very much.
I'm grateful that Tamara helped me step out of my little box that I was in and help me open up to people, even though they both also told me that I can't be everybody's friend. I'm grateful that I was in this community.
I'm grateful. I don't know really what I'm grateful for. I just love them a lot.
Sorry, Jennifer.
So, yeah, that's pretty much. I just have a love for them.
Then we all went to sit with you, me and Miriam and Danielle and
Then we turned into some game in the grass. I don't know.
We just want to say thank you for everything because you made our friendship what it is today. Made all of our crazy personalities come together. We all share crazy personalities and we're like, hey, why not we just be goofy together?
Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and ooh!
Yes!
Terry and Michael, but just because it's simpler. I just love playing numbers and all the group initiatives we did. Those were super fun.
From what I remember, my favorite memory from being with Tamara and Michael would be when, during leadership camp, I was stuck on the power pole and I wouldn't budge off, so, well, the students had to pull the ropes and I literally had to get flung off the power pole.
It's hard to say just one, but one of my favorite memories of Tamara was when we were in Andros and we were in the white bus with Rob and you had control of the music and we just blasted music anywhere we went and had such a fun time.
And I remember this one thing from Tamara when she said, shake my shimmy or something. Like I used to dance a lot, and I always remember that.
Something that Tamara taught me specifically was just, I think she has this like free kind of cool energy that's kind of like whatever. So I adopted that in a way. So I'm very much now like, I don't really care what other people think. Like I wear sandals all year round, don't care. I wear pajama pants all year round, don't care.
For Michael, anytime Chloe and I were in math together and all we would say is we had number dyslexia and we were always struggling and you were always there to help us and you would laugh at us and we just have a good time. You always made math and science super fun.
Michael, my favorite memory with you is when we were taking some tests and I got bored because I think I failed it, but I finished first and I was playing my bus card and I made it seem like I was on my phone and you tried to come back and look at me and you try to make it seem like you wanted to try to take my phone, but you thought I had a phone, but you got salty because it was a bus card.
Something I learned from Tamara is to say, like the right time to say well and good and stuff.
I learned to be more respectful about myself because back then I really couldn't find respect for myself during harsh times and situations that I had during 7th and 8th grade. So,
being in 200, I learned just to be a good community member and always look out for my peers. I learned that to have fun no matter what, because we always would laugh and always had fun with anything.
My favorite memory was when we were in Andros and my hair reacts terrible to salt water, and Tamara sat there for probably an hour and brushed out this big old knot in my hair, and it was like a dreadlock. And I remember she handed it to me and was like, you know what, save this for later because you were gonna love it. Have you guys heard about that story?
Yeah. With Tamara, first off, it's recording. All right, I just want to say I miss y'all. But my favorite memory with Tamara is when we was snorkeling and I was getting them cramps, and me and you swam back to the boat and we saw a flock of eagle rays swim past us super close, and I almost drowned you because I got scared and hopped on your back. But it was still cool because nobody believes that we saw a pack of eagle rays swimming in the ocean.
One thing that I learned is that when you're at fall camp is to always hydrate. Always hydrate a lot when you're at fall camp, because the day I came back from fall camp, I passed out due to dehydration.
7th grade fall camp. I had never gone camping before, and I was horribly underprepared for that, and I never knew how cold like 35 degrees was, so I just brought like a sheet or something, and I was just dying, but so was everyone in their tent, so it was a crazy experience. But I mean, I liked it so much that like that's what got me into camping was fall camp.
Is there something you would like to say to Tamara and Michael?
I'd like to say hi, miss you both, wish I could come up more often. Definitely line.
Tamara, we both love you very much, and we thank you for the friendship that you have shaped between me and Connor.
I love y'all. Thank y'all for everything y'all done for me. I probably wasn't supposed to pass junior high. But y'all got me through it, and look where I'm at now. I'm about to graduate.
I'm gonna miss coming up here. It's always been like a second home. Anytime we'd come up here, we'd always be welcomed as we were when we were up here. I'm gonna miss seeing them in the hallways and just knowing that I could come up here if I needed someone to talk to.
Don't forget me. I know y'all won't forget me because I'm that dude. Nah, that's pretty much it. You can end it.
I've started.
Is this thing on?
Oh, it
boop,
is.
boop. Gosh. Well, I'm already gonna cry. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have met Olivia. Which is a lot. Okay. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have amazing people in my life. But really, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have met anyone. I would have stayed in my little corner and talked to myself. Because you guys made me realize that I need to adventure outside of my comfort zone. This is a nervous laugh. But I've always had amazing moments in here. But there's so many good memories. Tamara has always been there for me. No matter what. Everything with my family. But she's been there for everything for me, and whenever I needed to cry, I could always pick up the phone and talk to her. Michael, man, something's wrong with you. You think it's okay to bully me, but it's really not. But I'm gonna miss you, Mike. I'm gonna miss getting bullied by you. even though I know it's a joke. And like, I remember in 7th grade, every time I was done with the quiz, we used to talk about sports teams, football, soccer, hockey, just anything that was there, and I would always ask you if you were okay. Tamara, you got me a job, like an actual job. Well, summer job, but it's still a job. You taught me how to like be firm, shake my hand, and look directly into their eyes and like be productive and listen to them. Like you've taught me how many things that I should learn and how I should like know how to do things. Michael, you taught me sometimes it's good to be a rock and be solid and show no emotion, and also like get my work done. So now like this whole quarter and this whole 2 semesters I've been doing really good because of you.
Any final thoughts?
Okay.
Oh,
You ready for this? Tamara and Michael, don't change a thing about you guys. You guys are awesome. You taught us, this whole community, how to be ourselves and how to show our personalities. You taught people how to come out. You taught people how to just be you and not be shy and just stand out. It's okay to be weird. It's okay to be crazy. It's okay to talk to strangers if they're not creepy. Just being, like, walking through the doors, just saying, hi, Tamarino, or hi, Michael. It's just the best feeling ever. We're sure gonna miss you guys. You're awesome. Tamara, I know you're gonna cry. I already know you're gonna cry. Mostly when the scene, I'm probably gonna put this at the end, so it's like mine is the longest. But the seniors, I know that they have a special connection with you because those were your students, and I already know you're gonna cry. Michael, you might shed a little tear. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay to show emotion. You guys are awesome, and I love you guys no matter what. And if I ever come up to visit you, I'm probably gonna cry. But always share a memory of me. Always make sure I'm included. Make sure I'm like stand out. Put a picture, put a frame of my face on here. Even if it's an ugly picture, go ahead. Just make sure I'm remembered in this class. And never forget me, because if one of you forget me,
me too.
I'm gonna freak out. Come on.
We're missing one member.
Yeah, we're missing one member, but thank you for everything. We love you. And yeah.